Can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
In KOTOR 2? Yeah, you are force sensitive.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt
It's like a little
to
bit of a
access
different kind of
original
story.
system memory. Error. Corrupt. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
Man, oh man. It's a little bit different. You kind of start off the same. You aren't this character, and you pair up with an older lady Jedi, and you kind of rediscover your powers. What's interesting about that? All the people that are on your team, you can make into different sorts of Jedis and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different than what this is. I like it a little bit better, but I wanted to play through the original one here, and I will be playing through that one pretty soon. And I don't really want to ruin the story for people, but it's pretty fun. If you enjoyed playing through this, you'll probably enjoy playing through that one.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic record.
You use the Ebon Hawk and everything like that too. It's pretty cool.
Error. Records corrupted. It could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyk also accelerated the evolution of various species. No further information is available. There is too much corrupted data.
Oh yeah, you can become Sith or Jedi in that one as well.
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels
Be Sith,
of production.
Jedi. It's the same kind of like it's the same kind of basis as this game. It's like
be theorized that produce was being exported to support
it's a secondary version of a game that was done properly. That's the best way I can put it. It's great. I liked it, and I think it's usually like dirt cheap to get it on Steam.
Accessing. I will answer as my programming permits. Error. Corruption. It has since malfunctioned.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any...
Malfunction.
So...
Access. This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
Jesus.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been circa.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Interesting.
Error. Data regarding subject, Revan, corrupted.
Okay. You go to sleep and have a good sleep there, man.
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyr, all denied. 152 attempts by human
Jolie,
Mindo, all denied.
Call me stubborn, I guess. There wasn't much else to do around here.
Error. List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Okay.
That information is unavailable. but contact
Okay.
is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
Whoa.
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the
I already went through that. Let's see. Did all that.
Accessing. Error.
Didn't do
Corruption.
that yet.
Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyk's forests
Well, that is surprising.
I guess I already did that one then too.
accessing. The
That's a
current
better
purpose of
question.
this installation is defense.
Really? Defense of what?
Error. That information is accessing. I will answer as my programming. The current purpose. Answer will be. Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized
I'll
that
get
these
through this
gaps
pretty
are
soon
intentional,
here.
but I have no information on that. Error. I cannot present a non-presence. Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident. Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system.
Okay.
Error. Data regarding Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters. Then you are not worthy of further access. Information unavailable.
Okay.
Evaluation commencing.
Perfect.
Results will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
That's probably the best one that he wants.
The temperament of a companion is unreliable at best. You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
This
Yeah.
machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of response.
In this
definitely the
instance,
one.
the Wookiee is unreliable. His family has been a mire of treachery. I judge the answer correct. You display the proper behavior to match the pattern in memory. Evaluation will continue.
Perfect.
Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will
Okay.
attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Let's see. Said it was critical, so yeah,
Very
they'll
good.
know.
If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their
Yeah.
lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision. Very good reasoning. I will apply it to the rest of the evaluation. You begin to match the pattern in memory. Hypothetical.
Perfect.
Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
Okay. Discovering an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
Of course you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your
He just
people
wants me to
will
do the
rally
bad
beneath
things.
you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you, and will fulfill my designated function.
Perfect.
Yes, you are ready. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The Star Map. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of Star Map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
Perfect. I got the star map. But I won't jump off the planet just yet.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands.
Oh, yes it
Might
has.
explain why it's so dangerous down here. Interesting theory. I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Oh, there's more down here, though. I haven't quite gone everywhere just yet. I went to the right there, it looks like. It's the ritual. Frere. Okay. Let's kill the Kinrath. What else is over there? Doesn't look like a whole lot. I just need a little bit of life. Why isn't it attacking? Okay, I do have this speed. I wonder where my guys are. There they are. Finally show up. Thanks for nothing. I'm gonna save for Frere just because I don't know what's gonna happen here.